morning, good morning, good morning, good Tuesday morning, everybody. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning to my big posse, big up all the whole cells. 47th Street, that's my posse. Good morning, everybody. Good Tuesday morning. Those of you joining us on the GBN Television Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, those of you logged on to the GBN Television, channel 711 or 20, and the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. Hugs from across the miles. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to say good morning to the folks joining us across the region: Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominica, Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Bermuda, the Bahamas, Venezuela, Guyana, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Bart's, St. Martin and St. Martin. Yes. Good morning internationally: the US, UK, Switzerland, Sweden, Canada, Germany, Belgium, Australia, Austria, Botswana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Spain, Italy, wherever you are in whichever part of the world you are, whatever time of day it is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hope you are having a good day. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. That should cover everybody that's tuned in this morning. Good morning, everybody. Big up all your whole selves. Let's get it started as usual on Good Morning Grenada with the word of the day. And this morning's word of the day is taradiddle. 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 It's a noun which means informal or a small lie or fib. Taradiddle. Taradiddle, a slang term meaning a small lie or a fib, has no clear etymology. The second element may be the verb diddle, which means to move back and forth or up and down quickly. Taradiddle entered English in the end of the 18th century. An example of today's word of the day: what are you, an engraver? This taradiddle I invented to account for the look of my hands. Another example of the use of the word: a taradiddle is by definition a petty lie, a little falsehood, or trifling told often to amuse or embellish a story. The word of the day this morning: taradiddle, Taradiddle, a noun which means a small lie or fib. All right, and let's see this morning's COVID tip of the day. Know your red flags and avoid them as much as you can. Know your red flags and avoid them as much as you can. One way to manage moments of distress is to identify key thoughts or physical sensations that tend to contribute to your cycle of distress and feelings of being overwhelmed. Our thoughts, feelings, physical sensations, and actions each feed into and amplify these negative emotional spirals. Addressing one aspect of this loop by, for example, actively reducing the physical symptom can de-escalate the cycle and help you regain control. So if you know there are things that would set you off being anxious or add to your stress, make you feel like everything is spiraling, avoid it as much as you can. We all know what some of these things are. It could be a word, it could be a phrase, it could be a picture, it could be a situation. Know your red flags and avoid them as much as possible for your own mental health. It is very important that we pay attention to our mental health during these COVIDious times, and what we can do to help ourselves, let's each do it. So the tip of the day: know your red flags and avoid them as much as you can. Okay, let's see what is celebrated today. Today, not a lot. I'll note today it is Library Workers' Day. While we do not have a national library, I know there are libraries, whether a small scale or just for the communities about the island. So good morning to all the workers of these libraries. Hopefully we could have a national library in the shortest of orders. I was a library junkie when it was up and running back in my school days. I love to read, so it hurts knowing that we don't have a national library. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers that it'll be up and running after these COVIDious times. And in the meantime, good morning to the library workers across the island, even the former workers that used to be at the National Library. Good morning to you guys. Today it is also Chocolate Covered Cashew Day. Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. Today it is also Yellow Bat Day. That's not Batman. And it is also Kindergarten Day. While we may not have physical schools, as announced by Minister of Education Emlyn Peer on Sunday, there are measures put in place to ensure our students stay learning or keep learning. So good morning to all our kindergartners, teachers and students, principals as well. Good morning to each and every one of you. Yellow Bat Day, that's what I was saying, Batman. On this day, the Army activated the Army Security Agency Company with the 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The official insignia is a bat with outstretched wings and a full moon rising with the motto "Through the Night Below." So that's where Batman got his signal, because that's what I saw when I saw the signal. It's yellow with a bat in the middle. Ew. Okay, I got it. Yes, it's Yellow Bat Day. All right, let's see what's happening today. Today it is the first day of the resumption of the seed payments. The payments take place at centers across the Tri-Island. They are in the 15 constituencies. Distributions take place twice, on some occasions 3 times per day at different venues in different parts of the island. The list is extensive and it is too long for me to highlight all the payment centers. So those of you who have access to Facebook, check out the Ministry of Social Development's Facebook page. Take a look at the schedule and know when you would be able to collect your payment. If you do not have access to a Facebook page, get in touch with somebody who does. It could be a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, your neighbor. See how a neighbor's friend, the friend of a friend, see how you can get the information that would help you. Make the effort to find out the information that you need for you and your family to survive and to live. So it's on the Ministry of Social Development's Facebook page. The payments start this morning. Most of them start from 9 to 12 and 1 to 3 today. There is one I saw that takes place 8:30 to 10 and then 10:30 to 3. So I suggest you get on the information as soon as possible so you can verify when and where and what time your payment will take place. The payments go up until next Monday, the 27th. I'm skimming through. Yes, the 27th is the last day on the schedule for payments. So please take note that seed payments take place this week. The RGPF has advised that under the new regulations, application for new passes, if you need passes for any business that are necessary, any necessary business that you need to need passes for, there are different email addresses. All of them, a matter of fact, all of them start with RGPF COV as in COVID, RGPF COV. And depending on the type of pass that you need would determine the rest of the email address. So for instance, those of you applying for caregivers, RGPF COV caregiver@gmail.com. So there is the business email address, RGPF COV Business, RGPF COV Caregivers, for people caring for the sick. For those of you wholesale outlets, fishermen, vegetable, fruits, and makers of face masks, your email address, if you need pass, is RGPF COV supplier@gmail.com. Farmers, it's rgpfcovefarmer.com, rgpfcovemaintenance@gmail.com, rgpfcovemedical@gmail.com, rgpfcoveemergency@gmail.com, and rgpfcoveessential@gmail.com. So keep in mind, depending on the kind of mask or the kind of pass that you would need, rgpfcove and then your category at gmail.com. Yes, or you can call police headquarters 3999 if you need further information or you want to verify the email address. All right, I think that is all for me at the moment. Right, so let's get ready for the news. Those of you on radio, we bring you the morning edition of news. Those of you on television, Facebook and YouTube, we bring you highlight of last night's newscast. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic Hot and GBN. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Can tremble. If you feel it.
Are now in the zone of community spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus. Health Minister Nicholas Steele on Monday informed the nation about a possible new case of the deadly virus. We get the details in this report.
Medical officials say they are awaiting a second confirmation to determine if a 45-year-old male who was first tested positive earlier today is Grenada's 15th confirmed case of COVID-19. Medical officials say they followed scientific data that led to the releasing of restrictions on Saturday. But by midday on Monday, Health Minister Nicholas Steele returned to the people, not just informing of a possible new case of COVID-19, but the possibility of community spread.
Now, all confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Grenada have been imported or import-related. This current individual has no travel history, and as yet, we are unable to determine that the individual has had any contact with those previously infected. Health officials have already informed the employer of the individual about the possibility, and employees have been asked to self-isolate.
Minister Steele said that a new potential case is being treated as a presumptive positive.
Official confirmation, health officials have informed that on April 19th, an individual was admitted to the General Hospital with symptoms consistent with COVID-19. He was admitted, given a rapid test, an X-ray, and IgG-IgM test, which are showing results consistent with COVID-19. He is now isolated in the COVID-19 section of the hospital while we await official confirmation from the PCR test. We expect that result later today.
Minister Steele said that health officials are also concerned that there might be other individuals who have not yet started to exhibit symptoms, but who can be infected with the virus.
We must therefore prepare ourselves for the possibility of a community spread of COVID-19 in Grenada. We are encouraging all citizens to exercise heightened caution in the coming days and weeks as health officials carry out their rigorous investigations and contact tracing from this possible case. While we have treated every case or possibility of a case as very serious, this particular one will call for increased vigilance, because we are not yet sure of the point of contact.
He said there is also a possibility that other persons must be asymptomatic, meaning they are carriers of the virus without symptoms. The health minister on Saturday told the nation that April 10th was the last date a COVID-19 positive case was recorded. Statistics given as of Saturday showed 6 remained as COVID-19 positive cases, 7 medically cleared of the virus, and 1 positive which previously left the country for the United Kingdom. Minister Steele is encouraging Grenadians to be extra vigilant, observe personal distance or social distance, and practice proper hygiene. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Health Minister Nicholas Steele says the decision by the government of the United States of America to stop funding the World Health Organization will have significant impact on countries such as Grenada. Minister Steele made the statement in response to a question raised by a reporter on Saturday.
I think it's going to affect the world if it does happen. There have been opinions expressed, and every nation has the right to make their own decisions. I'm not going to question the U.S.'s decision. I am going to say at a time like this, though, in the same way we as a nation have made sure and fund above and beyond anything public health related, I think we as a world need to make sure that we give support above and beyond to anything public health related.
Minister Steele believes that an investigation of WHO's operations can be reviewed after the COVID-19 pandemic subsides.
At this point in time, there are excellent people within WHO and PAHO, very much experienced. And I think the one key point to note is that the decisions of Pan American Health Organization and the WHO are made by its members. It is its very members that make the decisions for those entities.
Now, Sports Minister Nolan Cox says the task of securing medical supplies for appropriate response relating to COVID-19 remains challenging. He said it's a matter of keeping their fingers crossed daily, as some countries are confiscating supplies destined for other countries. Cherry and Blackman-Stephen tells us this story.
The state of Grenada is among countries around the world trying to evade the clutches of a particular country when it comes to securing protective gears to battle and protect its citizens against the COVID-19 coronavirus. Minister for Sports Nolan Cox, addressing the Senate on Friday, informed the nation that government was forced to take unusual measures to secure much-needed items.
We're aware that some countries have implemented some executive orders whereby if certain medical items or supplies pass through their country, it will automatically become theirs. So these are the real challenges that we are facing as a country, as a government, trying to find supplies to keep our people safe. You have supplies, we having to navigate supplies right now. Just recently, a couple hours ago, we have 30,000 masks, N95 masks, coming from a donor in China. And we have to route that mask, so they just confirmed that those masks are in Chile. We're trying to see how we can get it here. That might be the possibility of a charter flight we might have to look at.
A number of countries around the world have reported that medical supplies have been confiscated by the United States of America. Cox refused to name the country they're trying to evade. The minister said that the additional challenge for government because of these measures is the possibility of chartering an aircraft to import the supplies, which will be extremely costly.
We were also exploring charter flights some time back, Mr. President, and when we were quoted to charter the plane, the quote was $250,000 US. The question is, do you take this $250,000 US and pay for a plane to bring supplies? Not sure that if they stop in a country to fuel up, that those supplies might be confiscated, or you use that monies to provide support for persons here in Grenada who may have challenges in terms of business, who have been closed, persons who are out of a job. Mr. President, these are the real decisions that this country, that this leadership, that the Prime Minister has been faced with on a daily basis.
He said that the challenge is so real that government had to rely on a private individual to use their own money to secure supplies for Grenada Online and be reimbursed thereafter. However, he added that government is looking at boosting the initiatives of the local people, making face masks, as these, he said, will be needed for use within the next 6 months or more. Cherry and Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
While the government of Grenada extended its state of emergency to 6 months, some restrictions will be relaxed to moderately facilitate some flow of the country's economy during the period. Rena Pear has the details in this report.
Today's COVID-19 test result could be the determining factor as to whether or not Grenadians will return to another 14 days before businesses can operate as they had the opportunity to do on Monday. Today, Monday, April 20th, was the first.
The government of Grenada is not letting its guard down and has extended its state of emergency for the next 6 months. This decision was finalized during a special sitting of Parliament last Friday. At a media press briefing over the weekend, Attorney General Dashana Ramdani said that the level of restrictions over the next 6 months will depend on how citizens respond.
That the government has no intention to allow this state of emergency to remain in place for any longer than is absolutely necessary. And whether or not there will be any restrictions on rights, liberty, freedom of movement will depend on our phased approach and our phased regulations as we go forward. Speaking of the state of emergency, no shorter date was decided upon because we did not want to have to come back to Parliament again. And the 6 months period is really a period that is decided upon by the Constitution when no fixed date is given.
The Attorney General explains that while the 24-hour curfew is in full effect, gas stations will open to everyone on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. More shopping days have also been added.
In fact, let me say that the shopping days and the other business days will be on 3 days for the week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On those days, there will be a period of curfew, and that curfew will last for between 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on those 3 days. Accountants will be allowed to carry on their business. Commercial ports will be allowed to open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Restaurant, but only for takeout and drive-through.
Parish restrictions will be lifted on shopping days, but no public transportation will be allowed to operate. Private vehicle owners must continue to adhere to the previous rule of 1 person per row. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Saturday's announcement of an easement to the mandatory curfew allowed more businesses to operate for 3 days this week. More in this report.
Today's COVID-19 test result could be the determining factor as to whether or not Grenadians will return to another 14 days before businesses can operate as they had the opportunity to do on Monday. Today, Monday, April 20th, was the first of a 3-day easement of the mandatory curfew instituted almost 1 month ago. Commercial businesses were allowed to operate within an 8 to 5 hour window. Many took advantage of the ease of liberty to pay bills and carry out other business transactions. However, are reminded not to become complacent. Earlier this afternoon, Minister for Health Nicholas Steele issued a statement indicating that they are awaiting results of another individual that has since been placed in isolation at the General Hospital.
This result now does give us a setback if within the next couple of minutes, or at least by 5:30, the results that we get, if those PCR results come back positive, then technically, based on the science, the clock starts again for another 14 days, which would be another 14 days before we can look at any further easement. But the control, the curfew, the request to stay in shelter and only leave your house if it is absolutely necessary for food or finance.
The business entities that are allowed to operate were presented by Police Commissioner Edwin Martin.
I must hasten to indicate, however, that our supply chain, which is the sales vans, wholesalers, and delivery trucks, will operate Monday to Friday. Accountants with firms that needs to go in and deal with finances and salaries and other related matters. Bakeries are also approved to operate. Banks, credit unions, building a loan and money remittances, such as Western Union and MoneyGram. Butchers have been included as well. Our commercial ports continue to operate as have been. Also in the provisions, we are providing opportunities for eye care providers to operate. Farming and fishing continues to operate as previously described. And in terms of farming and farmers and the sale of produce, that will continue to operate at the parish level with the established farmers' markets.
Last week, health officials announced that from the then 14 positive cases of the virus on island, 6 persons have recovered, with the remaining 7 under close monitoring in quarantine. Christelina John, GBN News.
A new term under new constraints is the tag used by the Minister for Education, Emmeline Pear, and education officials as they outlined what is to be the new norm for the Trinity school term. The new term, which started today, Monday, April 20th, began with a 30-minute devotion led by the Grenada Conference of Churches and the Alliance of Evangelical Churches. GBN's Gerard Joseph has been following the latest development.
The new school term has been forced indoors within the comfort of the homes of students, teachers and principals. This as the Education Ministry has taken the bold decision to not reopen the physical building of schools, however, to gravitate to e-learning in the face of the coronavirus. E-learning and the use of e-books has been fast-tracked due to the regulations enforced, and the MSTAR Learning Support Platform, which was recently launched, is now being adopted. Boasting of the installation of high-speed broadband internet in schools across Grenada, more computers and increased capabilities for e-testing, Minister for Education Emmeline Pear highlights the training of educators was also started. This, the minister says, has enabled a smooth transition since the premature closure of school in March, while preparing for the delay in the normalization of classroom activity.
Additionally, the platform makes available educational games and other activities for students. It allows curriculum officers and teachers to upload content, and it facilitates communication between teachers and students, as well as teachers and parents.
Minister Pierre impresses that additional tutorials on how to navigate through the MSTAR platform will be provided for students and teachers. mygrenada.mstarlsp.com is the login credentials. The Education Minister, noting the disparities whereby not every student has access to a device, highlights that 15,000 devices, some installed with e-books, have been ordered.
We are now putting the distribution system in place. We are collecting all the data, and we want to ensure that the day that the devices land on island, and Kalisha, we are anticipating within the next 4 weeks, we should have the full quota of those. So as they come in, we would distribute.
Permanent Secretary Kevin Andal elaborates that the devices will be distributed to students without a device who have been identified by the extension officers. He says all secondary school teachers and students will get tablets equipped with e-books. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
One man has been charged in connection with last weekend's homicide. That's according to information supplied by the Acting Commissioner of Police, Edwin Martin. He said police are aware of criminal elements and their quest to infiltrate the system during a crisis. Despite this, the RGPF remains vigilant. More in this Chrislina John report.
While police investigations continue into last weekend's apparent homicide, Kimran Abraham, 32 years of Munich St. Andrew, was slapped with a charge of non-capital murder. Abraham, who is a farmer, has been charged for the death of another farmer of the said address. An autopsy conducted on Monday concluded that the deceased succumbed to injuries sustained to his body. This latest homicide now brings the total number to 8 for the year thus far. Of the 8 homicides, 3 remain unsolved. Since then, the commissioner says a special task force has been formed for investigating those cases. The acting commissioner of police says he cannot say, however, there have been a doubling in general crimes.
Violent crimes in a general context, I cannot subscribe to say that it is doubling. We have, yes, and fair to presume or state a doubling of homicides specifically, but we do not have a doubling of violent crimes in a general context. And I kind of want to explain that because homicide is not the only violent crime. We have sexual crimes that are violent. We have causing harm, grievous harm, maiming, many other offenses that are acts of violence. To some extent, domestic violence is also acts of very violent crimes. And there is no evidence to suggest that the entire group is on the increase. However, we do have a serious concern with the issue of homicides. And as a people, we need to address this.
The Boca homicide and the threats issued to Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell remains under active police investigation, ACP Martin says. Superintendent Vanny Cohen reported to members of the media on Monday that a number of arrests have been made over the past week, one of which led to the solving of 4 other house break-ins and stealing.
On Saturday the 18th, in spite of the fact that we are under curfew and we have been advising the public to remain at home, we were able to arrest 3 gentlemen for being in possession of 379 pounds of marijuana with an estimated street value of $859,572 EC dollars.
Since the passing of the regulations and the declaration of a state of emergency, police officers have been stationed at different checkpoints so as to maintain order in terms of people's movements. The police head addressed the issue of people's reckless driving through roadblocks, stating that 2 people have been charged. Christelina John, GBN News.
It's all fake news. The Grenada Coast Guard did not intercept any Vincentian vessel. That's according to Acting Commissioner of Police, Edwin Martin. The details in this report.
Over the weekend, information circulated indicating that Grenada Coast Guard turned back a vessel loaded with food and gas bound for PT Martinique. Commissioner Martin on Monday dismissed these claims, saying it is a fabrication.
Last night, I received a flood of messages and phone calls to answer to a rumor that the RGPF Coast Guard turned back a Vincentian vessel with food and cooking gas for Petit Martinique. I want to state here that this is absolutely false. I have spent a number of time speaking to the commanders of Carriacou and our Coast Guard in an effort to verify this issue over and over again. And just to repeatedly say that this is false.
In fuel to fire, a local media entity also ran the story accusing the Acting Commissioner of Police, Edwin Martin, of dispatching a Coast Guard vessel to the Sister Isles of Carriacou to protect the island's borders. The police head is calling on people to be responsible, especially when posting information on social media.
And wherever there is an issue involving the actions of the RGPF, rumor or otherwise, I want to ask us, members of the public and media houses where appropriate, to please call for verification. It is unfortunate when an established media outfit would publish such a story without any attempt to first verify. This is indeed sad, and I trust it would be the last that we will have such an incident.
ACP Martin urged people to seek clarity from the Community Relations Department first on matters they are not certain about before disseminating any information. Christelina John, GBN News.
Tonight's ISA features photos of an Irish potato in the shape of a duck. You can continue to send in your photo and video submissions via our social media platforms.
As we prepare and remain vigilant amid the coronavirus pandemic, the GUT Credit Union remains committed to serving you and your family in the safest way possible. We have increased the frequency of cleaning and sanitizing all branches and ATMs throughout the day. In an effort to maintain the protocols of social distancing, we encourage you to use the ATMs to conduct simple transactions. For your protection and convenience, our officers are available to conduct business via telephone if needed. As a member, if you are facing financial challenges as a result of the pandemic, please contact us to discuss the range of flexible options available to you. More information can be obtained by calling 440-1354, emailing gutcu@spiceisle.com, or visiting www.gutcu.com. Together, we can successfully navigate through this time. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
It's time to detox. Detoxing can prevent and help with a myriad of health conditions: kidney and heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, skin conditions, constipation, weight loss, and so much more. Try our premium detox product, Trifala. Call Nirvana Natural Health Clinic and Health Spa 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Come on in or book your appointment now. We are located in Belmont, St. George's, immediately next to the South St. George Parliamentary Rep Office.
Feel good facts.
Help prevent cold and flu by washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. That's the time it takes to remove most germs. No soap and water? No worries when you've got alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
It's time to detox. Detoxing can prevent and help with a myriad of health conditions: kidney and heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, skin conditions, constipation, weight loss, and so much more. Try our premium detox product, Trifala. Call Nirvana Natural Health Clinic and Health Spa 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Come on in or book your appointment now. We are located in Belmont, St. George's, immediately next to the South St. George Parliamentary Rep Office.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time.
It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Greetings everyone. I hope this message meets you and yours in the best of health as we join in encouraging all to act responsibly.
COVID-19 presents the most serious
and deadly challenge any of us will experience in our lifetimes.
We must act now.
We need to keep the Caribbean safe.
We can all help to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Please stay at home.
So Caribbean people, please stay home.
Caribbean people, please stay at home.
Please stay home. It's that simple. This too shall pass, but for now, stay home.
Stay in your yard. Stay home, stay safe.
Remember, if you have flu symptoms, do the right thing and stay at home to avoid giving it to others. Remember, you can be infectious up to a week after developing symptoms, so rest up and take it easy.
As you panic buy amidst COVID-19, keep proper food storage tips in mind. Check expiration dates when shopping and place new items at the back of the cupboard and older ones in front, so you'll use the older items first. Keep dry food in a dry, cool, dark area and always keep your food covered. Pick up frozen items last when shopping and store first when you get home. Empty opened packages of sugar, dried fruits, and nuts into screw-top jars or airtight cans to protect them from pests and losing freshness. Clean the top of stored cans and jars before opening. When shopping, avoid dented cans. Store your food items away from your cleaning items. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council as we battle COVID-19.
Always catching me. Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 16, 17, 18 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, 18 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. Everybody should be at home. It is Tuesday, which is complete lockdown day here across the Spice Isle. Only essential workers should be out on the road. So once you're not an essential worker, you should be home right now. That's the short of the story. So everybody kick up on your foot and let's get it started this morning on Good Morning Grenada with some, you know what, I'm going to start with the beef. Okay, here we're going on, right? Over the weekend, a video resurfaced. It came out originally about a year or so ago, and it has been causing war. It's created war between my husband and me.
my mother and me, some ex-co-workers, present co-workers, some friends of mine. It's creating beef. So I said, you know what? Let me bring my viewers and my listeners in on the war, on the beef. Okay? So there's a video, and in it, there is somebody saying something, but people are hearing different things. It's either you hear Yanni, Y-A-N-N-Y, or Laurel, as in the name L-A-U-R-E-L. So I'm going to play it and tell me which one you hear. 435-2041. When you hear what you hear, let me know what you hear. You can send in what you heard on the GBN Television Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. Let me know on the WhatsApp, or you can call the landline 435-2041. So I'm going to play it and tell me what you hear.
Laurel, 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 Laurel.
So you should be hearing either Yanni, Y-A-N-N-Y, or Laurel, L-A-U-R-E-L. Let me know which one you hear, because right now, me and everybody in my house, we ain't talking. We beefing. Because I'm hearing one thing and mommy and my husband hearing something else. Like something wrong with them. Let me know what you're hearing. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. Morning. Listen to me on the phone. Listen to me on the phone, not on the TV.
I hear Laurel.
You're hearing Laurel?
Listen to me on the phone, not on the TV. Alright.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, have a good one. Listen to the TV. Listen to me to the phone, everybody, and you'll hear me through the phone. So let me know. Let me play it again. Let me know what you're hearing, Yanni or Laurel.
Laurel, 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 Laurel.
Let me know what you're hearing. 435-2041. Hit me up on the Facebook, the YouTube, the WhatsApp, or the landline, and tell me what all you're hearing. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm hearing Laurel.
You're hearing Laurel. All right.
Laurel.
Thank you. All right. All right. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Let me go by WhatsApp. Somebody says Yanni, Laurel. I hear Laurel. I heard Laurel. Yanni. All right. So most people hearing Laurel. Let me go by the AA. Where my Facebook are really going on there? Hold on, Olive. Facebook are coming just now. Oh yes, I forgot the computer restarted. It was doing what it wanted this morning. Let me know what you're hearing. Laurel or Yanni, good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How you do?
How you doing?
All right. Which one are you hearing?
Laurel.
Laurel. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day.
Thanks. You too.
All right.
Blessings. Which one are you hearing? Everybody hearing Laurel? Well, nah, man. Something in right there. Let me find our next one. Because the thing's supposed to be mix up and blend. Laurel. Somebody says Yanni. Laurel. All right. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
I'm hearing Yanni.
You hearing Yanni?
Yeah, just keep coming in. Yanni. You're going to hear that. I don't hear anything about Laurel.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Listen, I'm hearing Laurel. But my husband and my mother hearing Yanni. I have some friends hearing Yanni too. Something wrong with people who hear Yanni. I convinced something ain't right. Good morning.
Well, I guess something ain't right with me too because I hear Yanni.
Miss, well, something not right with you either.
Have a nice.
You too. We only hear Yanni. Nah, man. Something not right. Something ain't right. How? Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
All right for now, and are you?
I'm not too bad myself. What you hearing?
Yummy.
You hearing Yanni?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nah, man. All you Yanni people all in here. Something ain't right with all your ears I say. What are you hearing? Are you hearing? Let me find the next one because I find... Hold on. Let me get another Yanni Laurel. All right. This is the next one.
Laurel. Laurel, 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 Laurel.
What are you hearing? Good morning.
I'm hearing Yanni.
You're hearing Yanni, baby?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, baby. Have a good day.
Yes.
All right. Who only hearing this Yanni? All you say, all you hearing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not hearing. I'm hearing you, Laurel. Let me go by the Facebook and see what's cooking on the Facebook. Good morning. Somebody says, I'm hearing Yanni. I'm hearing Yanni. Let me look for the YouTube. What going on? Oh, yes, I keep forgetting you shut down on me this morning. I had my thing and them queued up in the computer. See what it calls? All right. What are you hearing, Yanni or Laurel? Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Hello? All right, that person panic. Laurel with the L pronunciation at the end. I'm hearing Laurel too. I don't understand. What are you hearing? Where's Facebook? Yanni. Nah, that one is Yanni. That one is Yanni, man. No, I'm hearing Yanni. Well, is this... Nah, man. Hold on, let me go by WhatsApp. I'm hearing Yanni. Laurel, Yanni. I'm hearing Laurel. I'm hearing Laurel. Laurel. So now everybody hearing Laurel? Hold on, no. Wait. Well, look how the thing mix up and blend. So the people who are hearing Yanni in the first one hearing Laurel, no. And who are hearing Laurel in the first one hearing Yanni, no. I'm still hearing Laurel. I'm still here. Okay, so let's find our next one then. Let me see what really going on. Which one I just played? That is this one. Only know I like to, I like to make sure everybody on top of things and have the right... Hold on. I'm looking for our next... I think this is the one I played. All right, look at the next one here. Tell me what you're hearing again.
Laurel.
All you're hearing. Somebody says still hearing Laurel. As I went closer to the speaker when you played the second one. Well, nah, man.
Laurel.
So the thing I'm still hearing Laurel. Yanni.
Laurel.
I'm playing it again. Laurel coming. Laurel coming. It's not me, mother. It's still hearing Laurel. So what? I'd ask. Listen, the explanation given is that if you're hearing Laurel, you have older ears, and if you're hearing Yanni, you have younger ears. Something with younger ears and older ears. But I find the responses have been mixed. It doesn't matter your age, what you hear. So I don't know what is the good science behind it. All I know is the man saying Laurel, and anybody that hear Yanni, something wrong with you. I said what I said. All they can't beat me because they home and they quiet here in GBN. I'm telling all the way they are in GBN in Observatory Road. Come and beat me like police pick up all it. Come. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sweetheart. Dear man. Well, I hear Laurel,
What are you hearing?
I hear Yanni.
You hear Yanni too?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought you was my friend. I thought you was
You look like my young age.
Yeah.
But you hear Laurel register in the brain already, so that is what you go hear all the time.
But I try, I try too. I try saying Yanni in my mind and listening to it again to see if that will come forward. But it's Laurel I hearing still.
I find Laurel far from me too.
And I find Yanni. Nah, man, miss, I will cut you off, man. You hear the wrong thing, man.
Well, me age must be young. Have a good day,
Have a good one, enjoy. Nah, man, something wrong with all it. Let me play it again. I played it all. What's the next one?
Laurel.
So that's two different ones I played. What all you hearing? Nah, man, something wrong with all that I hear. Yanni. Either Yanny or Laurel. Which all you hearing? Good morning, Yanni. You hearing Yanni too? Nah, man. Me too. This one, I'm still hearing Laurel. I know my ears older. I still hearing Laurel. I still hearing Laurel. I don't know. Y'all remember the picture with the dress? People were seeing... Was it green? No, the green was the shoes. People were seeing blue and some were seeing yellow or something so. So this is similar to it. There was also one with a pair of shoes. It was either gray and green, or I think pink and white or something. So I don't understand these things. If we watching the same thing and listening the same thing, why all you hearing Yanni? Okay, let me see what's going on by here. So, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Blossom. Nice puzzle and nice learning, nice philosophy, nice everything. But I'm hearing Yanni now. But the first time you played, I was hearing Laurel.
So you hear Laurel the first time and Yanni now?
That's right. Yeah, I hear Laurel the first time.
Okay.
And now this time is Yanni. I hear it. So good puzzle and good philosophy, good everything.
Thank you.
So back to you.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Laurel or Yanni, that's the debate. I'm playing the two of them again. Let me go.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Blossom.
How you do?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm not doing too bad myself.
Okay, lovely.
What are you hearing?
Well, I'm hearing Yanni, but I'm Yanni, and I'm interpreting it as DNA.
DNA? Why DNA?
Oh,
your DNA as in makeup?
Yanni.
Oh.
When I listen intently, I'm getting DNA.
In truth? Well, I hear Laurel right through anyway. Okay. All right.
Have a great day.
Have a good one. All right.
God bless.
Bless you too. All right. Listen, I said what I said. All you who hearing Yanni, something wrong with all it is. Let me go back by Facebook. Facebook says, still Laurel. I am hearing Laurel, Yanni. I'm still hearing Yanni. Always Laurel. I'm hearing Yanni. Nah, man, Yanni. Nah, man. Nah, man to the person that I'm a nah, man. I feel that it's over. The virus wanted to spread. Something wrong with you. Nah, man, it's Yanni. Never. You know I'm older than you and I should have older as Yanni all the way. Joke. Laurel. All my Laurel peeps, big up all the whole self. I'm in London and I'm hearing Laurel. You see my London posse. My London posse. Anybody who hear Yanni? Oh, what a blank call it. All my Laurel peeps, big up all the whole selves. Big up all the stuff. Let me play them again. And it's two I'm playing, eh? I'm playing two.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
Laurel all the way. Laurel all the way, man. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Fairly all right for the time being.
What you hearing?
I'm hearing Laurel. But by the way, what's your aim of asking this? You carrying out some research?
I'm carrying out research.
Well, I know the research already.
What's the research?
I don't really know. That only tell you how people listen. The skill of listening, skill of understanding. Definitely.
Okay.
I want you to give me the result in the next few seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, I'm bringing beef in the household. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing beef because I'm beefing with people who hear in Yanni. So I want to see if everybody else like me or if they crazy like my mother and my husband. I said what I said. I said what I said. No big science in it. I'm just throwing it out there to see what's the consensus. Right now, I think it's half-half, to be honest. That's the way the pronunciation Yanni. Laurel right through, Laurel all the way, Laurel. I don't know. It's pretty even at the moment. Still hearing Yanni. I'm hearing Yanni. Both. Somebody said they're hearing both. Oh, what? What kind of sorcery is this? These songs different from last of the pronunciation is Laurel. Laurel all the way. Laurel. You see Laurel. So, to be honest, I think it's 50-50 with the Yannis and the Laurel. But for Blossom say anybody who's hearing Yanni is crazy. Ooh, Yanni and crazy rhyme. See how the thing comes through there. Ooh, all right, let's take a break. Ooh, let's take a break, and I'm coming back inside with a little bit of quiz. So we'll have a little fun with some quiz. Everybody is home and everybody could participate. Stick and stay. This is Good Morning Grenada. We're having some fun, some distracting fun on Good Morning Grenada. We'll be right back.
The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council remind you to boost your immune system and give yourself a fighting chance against COVID-19. Consume foods that are rich in vitamin C, like fruits and vegetables. For example, oranges, grapefruit, mandarin, lemon, spinach, cabbage, and tomatoes. Vitamin B6 and folic acid that is found in chicken, turkey, fish, grain foods like oats, bread, local provisions, dry beans, and peas. Another immune system booster is vitamin E, found in nuts, corn, sunflower or canola oils, and leafy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and kale. Iron, zinc, and vitamin D are also important to strengthen your immunity. So try foods like lean meats, eggs, lentils, mackerel, tuna, and jacks. Our local spices, ginger, clove, and turmeric, among others, can help decrease inflammation and support the immune system. Remember to practice safe food handling. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, reminding you that a strong immune system is one of the best ways to fight COVID-19. The following are a list of food items to have on hand amidst COVID-19. Perishables like vegetables, fruits, provisions, and eggs. You are advised to stock perishable items to last up to 2 weeks. Non-perishable items including dry goods like cereals, flour, cornmeal, oats, rice, pasta, nuts, and nut butters like peanut butter, crackers, canned or frozen meats, ready-to-eat canned meats, powdered or canned milk, dried peas and beans, canned fruits in natural juices, 100% canned fruit juices, and canned vegetables. You can stock non-perishable food items to last up to 1 month. Store bottled or clean drinking water, 1 gallon or more per day per person. If you suffer from a medical condition, have prescribed medications on hand. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council as we battle COVID-19.
Part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just 1 click through our social media platforms. You can now follow our Facebook page at GBN Television, together with our sister stations Classic FM Grenada and Hot FM Grenada. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grenada Broadcasting Network. They say one picture is worth 1,000 words. Now you have the opportunity to follow us on Instagram at GBN_news and our newly added WhatsApp feature to our news and current affairs department on telephone number 473-405-3052. GBN, with you, anywhere, everywhere.
See it first on GBN. All the stories, from politics to industrial unrest.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. 22 minutes onto the hour of 8 o'clock. All right, this morning we started with Yanni and Laurel. I repeat, it's Laurel. So let's get into some quiz. Over the weekend, I saw one of my friends on Facebook. He was posting some fun questions that many people were answering. So if you happen to bounce it up, Maybe don't spoil the fun. Good morning to, I'll call his name just now. Next thing I'll go on the Facebook page and get all the answers. So I'm going to post some questions and y'all go answer. I see the phone still ringing. Yanni and Laurel finish. All right? Okay, so let me go. This morning, let's start with some questions. The first question this morning: in which parish was Grenada's first ever town? In which parish was Grenada's first ever town established or named? In which parish? Let me go. The phone ringing. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you do?
Good enough by the grace of God.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to answer that question?
That mine is Yearly or Yanni.
Yanni.
But
Okay.
it could never be Laurel. Could never.
Okay.
Either Yearly or Yanni or something. But to me, what I hear more is Yearly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're moving on from Yanni and Laurel. The question this morning: in which parish was Grenada's first ever town? Okay, which parish was Grenada's first ever town? Facebook says, somebody says St. Andrew. Somebody says St. David. Let me go back by WhatsApp. St. David, St. Andrew, Marquis. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, madam.
How you do?
Well, not too bad, and how are you?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I will say St. Andrews.
St. Andrew?
Marquis to be exact in St. Andrews.
Marquis in St. Andrew. Let me write down what people are saying. All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
In which parish was Grenada's first town established or named? Pinpointed? I shouldn't say established because they were all established. Which parish was the first named town? That's it there. That's it there. That's it there. In which parish? Okay, Facebook, St. Andrew. WhatsApp says St. David, St. Andrew in Labby. You sure? St. George, St. Andrew. All right, Labby. It's St. David, St. Patrick. Which one do you think it is or was? Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
I think, I heard before it was St. David. I might be wrong, but I think I heard it was St. David.
You think you heard St. David?
Yeah.
Okay, remember that answer.
Okay.
All right. In which parish was Grenada's first ever town? In which parish was Grenada's first ever town? Let's see. WhatsApp says Crowshoe. Which Crowshoe? Crowshoe is in St. Andrew. But they put the school in St. Okay, never mind. Answer my question. WhatsApp, don't do me that. WhatsApp. St. Andrew, St. Patrick. St. Andrew. Where's my Facebook? My Facebook, nobody on YouTube. Nobody on YouTube as yet. Which parish was Grenada's first ever town? Let me know what you think. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom.
How you do?
I'm good.
Which parish was Grenada's first town?
Stay safe. And I would like to say St. Patrick. And since, St. David's never had a town, why are we saying St. David?
Okay.
Have a nice day.
All right. St. David never had, doesn't have a capital. St. David doesn't have a capital, but they have towns. Or St. David don't have a town. What do you say St. David don't have again? But either way, they maybe don't have one now, but it's possible. Timmy just walked all the way from Master Control to come here and tell me St. Andrew. Timmy, you're sure you know what you're saying? Which parish was Grenada's first named town? That would be according to the information that I have. I repeat, the information that I have says St. David. The information that I have says St. David. They do not say specifically which town, but they say St. David. However, there are debates under the post that says Marquis in St. Andrew. And not Grenville. Marquis was the first town. Right. Marquis was possibly the first town in St. Andrew. But when it comes to the very first town island-wide, they say that was in St. David. If somebody knows different, let me know. Don't guess. come with facts. Good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Good enough, thanks. I believe the answer is Marquis in St. Andrews.
Okay, why you say Marquis?
Well, from history in the Old East, when we doing history and thing, I think it was Marquis in St. Andrews alone as a child.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. That's the debate. Marquis in St. Andrew or a town in St. David. They don't specify which town in St. David. But the consensus... Listen, don't come and beat me on the people radio now. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom. Albert on St. Andrew.
St. Andrew?
Yeah, Albert on.
Okay.
I mind losing.
Okay. All right. I like that. I don't mind losing. Rucane. Established by the French in 1606. Okay. All right. You see, look the thing coming through. Hey, computer, what are you doing? Look the thing coming through. The thing says Rucane in St. David is a parish. The question is, the parish where Grenada's first town was named. The computer doing what it wants. That's why I sit down here watching it. So work with me on a computer. Technology doesn't cooperate all the time, you know. But anyway, according to the answer to the question, Rucane in St. David, established in 1606. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, this is it on this radio?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good morning, Blossom.
Good morning. How you do?
Hi there.
So you know the answer to the question?
Marquis St. Andrews.
Do you know what year it was established?
No.
Okay.
I will try to find out.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, my information told me it is Rucane in St. David. If anybody has facts, not assumptions, If anybody has facts, come forth in the dance. All right, next question. We're moving on. Hold on, we're moving on. I see the phone ringing. We're moving on. Hold on. Next question. Where is or which street is the longest street in Grenada? And tell me where it is located. Which street is the longest street in Grenada and where is it located? Which street is the longest street in Grenada and where is it located? Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good.
Well, we used to call it Back Street. There's Melville Street.
Melville Street in St. George's?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, and the port is in Rucane. The first town in Grenada is in Rucane. They give them a little piece of evidence there of the harbour.
The harbour
was.
I'm trying to picture where the harbour was.
In Rucane, in St. David's, in the first town.
Okay.
Yeah, I combed that area, so I know I saw certain things.
I can't picture where the thing was, but okay. Rucane it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. That's my history man. That's a Good Morning Grenada Minister of History. And he says Rucane. So Rucane it is. Next question. The longest street in Grenada. Good morning.
Megan. I think it's Lucas Street, St. George's.
Lucas Street?
Yes, St. George's.
All right. Hold on to the answer. Coming back just now. The longest street in Grenada and where is it located? Let me know. Let me go by the Facebook and let me go by the YouTube. Okay, goodness gracious, Grenada, let's give thanks, praises to Jah, and amen. Let me go back by WhatsApp, hold on, Ollie, WhatsApp, doing what it wants. I'm trying to restart the WhatsApp. Close the program, There we go. Okay, WhatsApp restarting. Technology doesn't work with us all the time. Let me go. Good morning.
Hi, Blossy.
How you do?
I'm doing great.
You look like you had an answer. Where's the longest street in Grenada?
Well, from measuring mentally now, I would say Depredin Street in Guelph. Because it starts from by the health center, and he'll go right down to the Douglaston Gap there. So I think that's the longest one. I don't know if of any other. To me, that's the longest street I know.
All right. Hold on to the answer.
Just I want to have a suggestion. You see this lockdown time we have, and like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I wish we can, one of these days have a time when people could call and encourage others in the Lord, so we could call and maybe pray for the nation. This is not an easy thing, I don't know how, because a lot of people are said to be suffering in these times. Not that they would want to defy others and so, but things are not good for them. They're not in a good state of mind, and they need some encouragement. And I think this is a time we need to spend more time in prayer. And so I'm suggesting that one day, you have something like this. That's only my suggestion.
All right.
Okay, babe. God bless you. Have a nice day.
Every now and then I just throw it out a little bit, but don't worry, Miss J. Soon time. All right, the question this morning, at the moment, the longest street in Grenada, and where is it located? I'm coming through the answer just now. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom Guave, because we consume of Lower Depredin, Upper Depredin Street, and Central Depredin Street.
Okay, thank you. The longest street in Grenada she is correct. It is Depredin Street, Lower Central and Upper Depredin Street. As Ms. Jeremiah said, it starts up by the health center. Come down, picture it. It comes down by in front the fish market, the lands, the bridge, in front of the police station. The longest street in Grenada is Depredin Street in Guave, St. John. So go have big up all yourselves then. All right. From the longest to the shortest, where is the shortest street in Grenada? The shortest street in Grenada, the name of the street, and where is it located? The shortest street in Grenada. Good morning.
Morning. I was holding on to. Hold on. I was going to give you the longest one, but it's Depredin Street for true. But if I make an effort onto this one, is that little street going to the tunnel, a little piece of thing from Go Street to the tunnel there? They usually separate them from all other streets.
What was the name of it?
And that is used. I'm not too sure. But that little area, street to go to the tunnel between Go Street and the tunnel there, or Cross Street, or in front of the mall there. They usually call it a different name because it's like...
which parts of which tunnel? The exit or by the entrance?
The entrance there.
By Coates and the financial complex over there back there?
No. It will come from Melville Street.
Okay, so the next end from Bruce Street Mall?
Okay. It's a very short street. I think I have shorter than that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hold on to the answer. From the longest to the shortest, where is the shortest street in Grenada? Let me see if WhatsApp ready for me to know. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
I'm okay. I'm not sure the street the gentleman talking about is Nocturne, the name. Not sure. Nocturne Street.
But that's your answer? Not Nocturne, Moncton.
Moncton or whatever.
Yeah, that's your answer?
Well, I don't know. I was just trying to assist, with the name.
Okay. All right. Actually, no. He's talking about the front, so that's Bruce Street. Timmy, I can't see. Bring it down. Timmy says Moncton Street. All right. Timmy, so that's dedication right there. The guy in Master Control. He leaves Master Control to come and give me his hands. That's dedication right there. The gentleman was talking about Bruce Street, actually. If it's by Bruce Street Mall, Melville Street area, that's Bruce Street. Moncton Street is the street in the back by Courts between the... What is that? The Carnage and that piece of street there, that's Moncton Street. That one, that is Moncton. So which is the shortest street in Grenada? Let me go back. What's up in the dance now? Somebody says... Hold on. Church Street, St. George. For the longest or the shortest? Let me see. I'll tell you. Okay. Bruce Street, St. John Street. The shortest street is Moncton Street by the museum, Moncton. Cross Street. Where Cross Street is again? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Cross Street. Okay. Cross Street, Go Street, Wall Street. Wall Street is a street. Wall Street is not a street, man. Don't try to do me that, man. Moncton Street or Granite Road. Moncton Street, Moncton by the library, Moncton. Moncton. You're trying to say the shortest street in Grenada. It is, hold on, let me go back by Facebook. Young Street, Hillsborough Street, Matthew Street, Maloney Street, St. John Street, between Coates and the museum. Good morning. I like it, Amina. You have a joyful personality. Thank you very much. I try. I'm trying. I know how to try hard in a while. My personality, so because a while. That's what it is. A while. The shortest street in Grenada. It is dun, 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 dun. Somebody said Hugh Street. The shortest street in Grenada is Moncton Street. That's between where the old library, where the building that housed the library. That's how I put it. I don't want to call it the old library. The building that housed the library and Courts, that street there. I think it swings on to. Does it swing on the one that joins with Young Street? That's where it ends, isn't it? But that's Moncton Street. That's the shortest street in Grenada. I learned that one in school. The shortest street in Grenada is Moncton Street in St. George's. So yes, Timmy, you were correct. You didn't leave in the back there in vain. Moncton Street in St. George's is the shortest street in St. George. All right, let me see. I'm looking for another question to throw out. Somebody calling me in the meantime. Good morning.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
All right.
All right.
I believe the shortest street is DuPont Street.
Which one is DuPont again?
That's coming down Market Hill, entering where Dr. Dominguez's office is to be inside there.
Coming down which hill again?
That's between St. John Street and Market Hill.
Hold on, I'm trying to picture it.
Street.
Oh, right. No, man. AKA Cockroach Alley?
No, Cockroach Alley is over by Coastal, I believe.
No, Cockroach Alley is between St. John Street and... That's where family planning is located inside it? Yes. Yeah, that's Cockroach Alley. Isn't that Cockroach Alley all there? But you know that, no, Moncton Street, like DuPont too, but Moncton Street shorter than it.
Moncton Street? Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah, DuPont Street here. That's DuPont Street between St. John Street, St. John Street and Market Hill. Yeah, that one longer than Moncton. Moncton Hill is the Moncton Hill. What do you mean? Moncton Street is the shortest street. All right, and here's the last. What's the time? 5 to years. The last question this morning. Who won? What do we this morning? Let me go again. Who won the very first Soca Monarch competition in Grenada? The very first Soca Monarch in Grenada. Who is or was the winner of the very first Soca Monarch in Grenada? And there's a B, you know. I think I'll put 2 in it. Hold on. Here we're going on. The person that won the very first Soca Monarch in Grenada and the person that won the first national Soca Monarch in Grenada. So 2 answers only given me this morning. Okay, that should relieve the tie-up in on the head. So the person that won the very first Soca Monarch in Grenada and the person that won the very first national Soca Monarch in Grenada. All right, there we go. We inside. Good morning. Hello. Hello? I put some panicking, man. There we go. The person that won the first Soca Monarch and the person that won the first national Soca Monarch. Note the difference. There we go. So all I had to give me 2 questions, 2 answers. What is that? Facebook says Black Wizard and Inspector. All I had to give me 2 answers. 2 answers this morning. 2 different people. YouTube says Scholar. WhatsApp says Sparrow. No, not Sparrow. I could tell you it's not Sparrow from no. There we go. The person that won the first Soca Monarch and the person that won the first national Soca Monarch. Somebody is sending me a voice note. I can't listen to the voice note, so type your answer. This person says Inspector. Your Omer answer. This one says Original Inspector and Black Wizard. This one says Black Wizard. 2 answers. The first Soca Monarch and the first national Soca Monarch. Can you verify how to master platform? How to M-Star? I'm not showing a love. I don't know how to use M-Star, to be honest, love. Sorry. The Original Inspector and Black Wizard. The winner of the first Soca Monarch and the first national Soca Monarch. Note my words. The first Soca Monarch and the first national Soca Monarch. Who are the winners? 2 different answers. There we go. Talpree, Old Woman Alone. Talpree, first Soca Monarch, Black Wizard. Old Woman Alone. Good morning. Hello. Hello?
Right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm good.
So you ready to answer the question?
Yes, I am.
Tell me the answers. Who won the first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch?
Randy Isaac.
And give me my next answer. Anybody?
And the inspector.
An inspector. Okay, thank you. All right, baby. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. The kids. Oh, I love the kids. You have one of the answer correct, though, young lady. I can tell you that much. Who won the first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch? Somebody says Inspector and Talprey, Slim and Black Wizard. Who is Slim? Slim and Black Wizard. Well, I guess you could call him Slim. Zingo and Sheldon Douglas, Randy Isaac, and Bev, Mr. Killer. The first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch. 30 more seconds. It's 1 minute to 8. We had to join BBC just now. All right, let's see who won the first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch. Black Wizard and Inspector. All right, let me go. First national soca monarch is Zingo. For Randy Isaac and Ajamo. Come, let me go. You see, I'm making all the work, all the brain this morning. The first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch. Randy Isaac and Mr. Killer. Let me go back by YouTube. Scholar, Inspector, Black Wizard, Randy Isaac and Inspector. That person gave me 4 answers. No, 4 answers, isn't it? Nah, man, don't do that, man. Pick. Let me go back by Facebook. Bondre. Somebody say Bondre. All right, that's the time. Okay, hold on. Let me go back by the phone. Lines, good morning.
No, I'm trying to get GBN.
Yes, this is GBN.
Okay.
You want to answer the question?
Yes.
Right. So who won the first soca monarch and the first national soca monarch?
Randy Inspector and Mr. Killer.
Okay, thank you. All right, you have one correct. The first soca monarch was won by my boy, Elima's Hurricane Roger Inspector Gilbert. He won the very first soca monarch. He won the very first 2 ones that were held in Sugar Mill. And then the event or the competition went national, and the very first title was won by Black Wizard. So Inspector won the first soca monarch, Black Wizard won the very first national soca monarch. All right, so remember that. Old Woman Alone came out a little time after that. Don't try to do me that, man. No, don't do me that. So it is Inspector and Black Wizard. Thank you guys so much for participating. Made it fun as always. Always appreciate you guys participating from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your time. Thank you for making the program what it is and participating and keeping me company while I keep you company. So we're keeping each other company. Thank you guys so much. It's time to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Have yourselves a good day at home. Remember, only essential workers should be on the roads this morning. If you're not an essential worker, stay home and stay safe. Have a good Tuesday. Stick and stay right here. This is GBN Classic and Hot 98. Have a good one.